Before we do get to the preview of Brazil, now we know that Neymar's starting. We know that because Mark Ogden was busy as you like, letting us know, breaking news, Neymar's starting, which we love, Mark. That's why we do love you. There's been a report from our colleague today, Rob Dawson. In fact, a few people have reported on this, but you can go and check out Rob's article over on ESPN.com about Cristiano Ronaldo and Fernando Santos not being very impressed with his reaction after he was subbed in that game against South Korea. Rob Dawson tweeting, Portugal coach Fernando Santos says he didn't like Cristiano Ronaldo's reaction to being subbed against South Korea, having only seen the footage after the game. He actually doubled down on it. He said, yes, I didn't like what I saw. No, I didn't like it one bit. And then he wouldn't be drawn as to whether he was going to make him captain against Switzerland in their last 16 game. What's the matter, Luis?
I'm just so tired of Ronaldo. I'm so over it. Can we please, like, you know, and I know we're going to talk about Al Nassr and stuff. I'm sure it'll be called Cristiano FC after this. Look, I don't care. Cristiano super fans, like, you can message me as much as you want. I'm just going to be very quick on this, okay? A very good tale to tell your children, a family tale, and it's a really good story, and I think it really symbolizes what I feel about Ronaldo. Okay, the famous scorpion and frog story where the scorpion wants to go across the river, but it doesn't know how to do it. So it says to the frog, hey, can I jump on you and you can take me to the other side? And the frog says, no, you're a scorpion. You're going to like sting me. And the scorpion's like, why would I do that? If I sting you, we both die in the river. So the frog's like, all right, fine. I'll take you. So there he goes. The scorpion jumps on the frog, goes in the river, halfway through the river. And what does the scorpion do? It stings the frog. And the frog's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Now we're both going to die. And the scorpion says, I'm a scorpion. There's no other way to know about it. This is Ronaldo. We're always going to know who he is. Like, I don't doubt for a second or deny his genius on the pitch and what he's giving as a footballer. But Ronaldo cares about one thing, Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's worked for him, obviously, as a player. Who am I to question that? But when you're talking about the aging Ronaldo and who he is as a team player and his reaction to anything, you're always going to get the same thing. He's always going to be the scorpion. So Al Nassr, good luck. Portugal, good luck. But this is the same old Ronaldo. You're never going to get rid of the same personality.
Ali Moreno, did you expect to get a wonderful story time like this today as we were talking about Cristiano Ronaldo?
The frog and the scorpion. Hey, there we go. That's all I needed in my life. Thank you, LME. Now
You're welcome,
life
Ali.
is fully completed. Are you kidding me with this? All right, but in terms of the point that Luis is making, well, I don't entirely disagree. This is Cristiano Ronaldo, and so I'm going to take this instead from the perspective of Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm going to take it from the perspective of Fernando Santos. So he comes out and says, I'm not happy about this. I don't like it. I don't like that was his reaction. Okay. All right, Fernando, let me ask you this question then. Are you going to sit him? Are you going to bench him? Are you not going to play him? Well, the answer is no, and no. Yes, you're going to play him. Of course you're going to play him. So let's not kid ourselves and say because Cristiano Ronaldo pitched the fit that now he's not going to be on the field for you or that he's not going to be the captain for you or that he's not going to lead Portugal. That's nonsense. He's going to be in the field. He's going to be the captain. He's going to lead this team because he is Cristiano Ronaldo. And everybody along the way has allowed, because of who Cristiano Ronaldo has been on the field and his production, has allowed this guy to behave the way he wants to behave. And at this point, it's way too late to try to rein him back. That had to have been done 20 years ago. It wasn't. And so now you got this unstoppable force that he's going to do what he's going to do. And hopefully for Portugal, that means that he steps on the field, that there's a certain motivation for him to continue to play in this World Cup, and that he scores an important goal for Portugal. That's it. Fernando Santos, don't kid yourself. You are not going to sit Ronaldo. You're not going to be the guy who says, well, because he pitched the fit, now he sits on the bench. That should have been done years ago, and he wasn't. Forget about it. Ronaldo will be on the field, and potentially we will be scoring an important goal for Portugal as well.
So why say it, Mark? Why does Fernando Santos even bother to say this instead of just saying it behind closed doors to Cristiano?
It's really interesting, this, because it does signal a bit of a shift with Portugal, because last week when Ronaldo tried to claim the goal that wasn't his, both Fernando Santos and Bruno Fernandes were saying, oh, no, it might be Ronaldo's goal. They were almost terrified to go against him. The fact that Santos has actually said this in public, that he's not happy with Ronaldo, I think that's a really big statement, because we all know that Portugal are about Ronaldo and fitting in around Ronaldo. And I'm with Ali. I don't think he'll drop him, but it is interesting, and it shows that there's a bit of a dilemma going on there, because you could argue that the best performance that Portugal have had so far this World Cup was the last half an hour against Uruguay when Ronaldo was off the pitch. Yeah, exactly. So, I think that Portugal are a better team without Ronaldo. I think Fernandes comes into his own. Bernardo Silva plays better. You've got talent all over the pitch. Rafael Leao up front has got attributes that Ronaldo hasn't got anymore. He's got pace and he can run at people. But it's Ronaldo, and you compare the Ronaldo impact at this World Cup to the Lionel Messi impact. Messi, for me, looks like he's giving everything for the team, his teammates, his country, and you can see the celebrations after the Australia game. It's the passion is running through Messi. With Ronaldo, it's gone the other way. Ronaldo used to be all about Portugal. Now it is all about him. It's quite sad to see. It's become a bit of a parody, really, that it's all about him. And there's a massive distance. Messi, Ronaldo. Messi used to be accused of not caring about Argentina. If you saw him at this World Cup, you'd never ever believe that accusation. But you look at Ronaldo, and it goes the other way, thinking it's all about you, Cristiano.
No, you've done it. You've done it,
Mark.
No.
I've had a week.
You brought up Ronaldo, and without a doubt, you brought out Messi and the comparison. No.
I know.
What have we done?
I did
this
this
is
last
the
week.
frog and the scorpion again. No.
Yeah, I've been attacked by an army of Ronaldo scorpions this last week.
You will be. You're about to be.
I already have been, so I'm kind of immune to it now. So bring it on.
They wouldn't even dare with hoodie Mark Ogden. No way.
That's why I'm wearing it.
Get the hood up. Get the hood up. Save yourself. Mark, what are you hearing on the what are you hearing on the Al Nassr transfer deal? Because we're seeing that it's potentially a done deal, and then there's no official word from his camp. Who do we believe?
Well, I spoke to someone who works with the Saudi Minister of Sports, I'll say. So that, and they have their tentacles in all parts of Saudi football, and they were saying, "Oh no, it's not right. The numbers are wrong, and it's nothing as advanced as it seems." So it's the Saudi end is saying it's not as done as it sounds like, and treat it with a bit of caution. But everybody else is basically saying, well, it's happening because there's nowhere else for him to go. There's nobody in Europe who wants to take him on his wages and with the problems that he brings. And MLS doesn't seem to be on the agenda for whatever reason. So Saudi Arabia, with all the money involved, and it's a bigger picture as well with Saudi. It's not just about the money. It's all about raising the profile of the country as a sporting country ahead of their bid for the World Cup in 2030. So this is all part of the project. So I'd be surprised if he doesn't go to Saudi Arabia. But the reality is people in Saudi Arabia are right now distancing themselves from it. But I do think that, there's no smoke without fire on this one.
Alejandro Moreno, if you are Ronaldo and you're offered 200 million plus a year, do you take it or leave it?
Well, that's in the context that I am Cristiano Ronaldo and I've been earning the money that I have been earning over the last however many years. And so if I'm him, I go to Major League Soccer. But of course, a number like $200 million it's not that you just turn your back on it and walk away and say, nah, I don't need that in my life. Who needs that? But you would assume that Cristiano Ronaldo and his financial situation, he's not struggling to pay the electrical bill. So, look, if I'm him, I go to Major League Soccer, in where he's going to be able to do whatever he wants to do, not only on the field, but off the field. And there will be a multitude of opportunities that will come about by being in this market, in the United States and in the North American market, that I think will go beyond the $200 million or however much money he's going to make in Saudi Arabia. So I think the vehicle of Major League Soccer, and much more so the vehicle of the North American media market, would be, in my opinion, far more appealing than it would be to go to Al Nassr. And by the way, for Ronaldo, on the field, MLS will roll the red carpet and he can do as he wants, whenever he wants. And it would be a momentous situation and occasion for Major League Soccer to have this shift. This would be like a Beckham situation that happened in 2006, that he shifted the realities of Major League Soccer and raised the profile. This would do that again and again and again because of who Cristiano Ronaldo is.
And just quickly, I'm just going to quickly, I completely agree with what Ale is saying, 100%. And he would steal the headline of Messi possibly to Miami. He would steal it. And
for
Ronaldo will
those,
take that in a heartbeat.
for those, and I'm not saying they're right, for those who call him a tapping merchant, I don't know what Ali Moreno is going to think of that, because I think that he likes to have that tag when it comes to MLS players.
Hey, what did you just say?
A tapping merchant, a my kind of range merchant.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, I'll take my kind of range. I thought we were going in the direction of the frog and the scorpion again. I have no idea what was happening.
Well, listen, we have had a fan question in. It says, we all know LME's answer, but would you be genuinely happy to see Ronaldo win the World Cup, Mark?
Yeah, I would actually, because he's won everything. He's won everything he could win, apart from the Europa League, which he doesn't want to win anyway. So let's be honest, he's got the full cabinet apart from the World Cup. But so has the other guy, Lionel Messi. He won the Copa America.
You've done it again.
So, no, well, this is what it's all about. You see, so look at the World Cup bracket, right? Look at the top. You've got Argentina. You've got the bottom, Portugal. I just think, let's settle this debate once and for all, right? Let's get to the World Cup final. Argentina v Portugal, and it goes to penalties, right? And they both got the last penalty for that. Can you imagine the drama? The World Cup is on the line. It's a penalty shootout, Ronaldo or Messi. I mean, what a story that'd be. That'd be better than Ronaldo playing for LA Galaxy against Messi's Inter Miami. This would be the World Cup is on the line, and I remember being at a Euro 2012 semi-final, and again talking about it's all about Ronaldo. It was Portugal-Spain, and Ronaldo waited until to be the last penalty taker, so he'd get all the glory, the camera shots. But Portugal missed the penalty, so he didn't actually get to take a penalty. So his gamble backfired. So even then, 10 years ago, it was about him. So if you have a penalty shootout in the World Cup final against Argentina, does he go first? Does he go last? Anyway, that's my ideal scenario. And if whoever wins it, there they go. There they go. They have to win the World Cup.
No way. Because do you know what? The people who are so crazy in favour of either side, of either camp, I almost feel like they deserve for eternity to not get anything that would be a definitive answer on that. And I feel as though that would be. So let's keep going.
Or it does happen, but Ronaldo and Messi are terrible in the match, and it's actually won by an own goal or something. and the argument.
Yeah, but then they'd still be able to say one of them won the World Cup, and they would think that was the argument settler. Can I just say,
well, they both get suspended.
I would be absolutely delighted to see him. And I was the same as I was to see Portugal win the Euros. And maybe there is a little bit of bias in there. When I was at Real Madrid, it was when he signed for Real Madrid. So I was working alongside him regularly. I saw the competitor that he is, the professional that he is. And I would actually love to see it. I have to say that before LME, even though they said they know your answer. We're going to go to Ale next, because I still do want to hear from you, Luis. Ale, would you be genuinely happy to see Ronaldo win it?
Nope, not at all. And it's very simple. It has nothing to do with Cristiano Ronaldo. If Cristiano Ronaldo is winning the World Cup, it means that one of my South American teams is not winning it. So This is a completely biased opinion. I want a South American team to win it. I'm from South America. That's where my connection is. That's where my heart is.
You're saying you want Messi to win it?
No, because if Brazil wins it, I'm happy too. So it has nothing to do with Messi either. I don't discriminate. If you're from South America, I like you. If you're not, probably not. That's it's simple as that. I want my South American team to win it. To be honest, I was perhaps one of the only people from South America that was slightly happy about Saudi Arabia beating Argentina, because that opened the possibility of Argentina going into the other side of the bracket, so that then Brazil and Argentina could play in the final. That didn't happen in the end. And so now I'm looking forward to potentially Brazil, Argentina in the semifinals, and then the winner from that to go on and win the whole thing. For me, it's not about Ronaldo. For me, it's just about South America winning.
Luis?
Preach, brother. Preach. I love it. I mean, look, I was born and raised in England as well. So obviously I want the final, which I thought, Brazil against England. And I think my head is saying that Brazil will take this whole thing. But I completely agree with Ale. Look, again, I respect Ronaldo as a footballer. He is ridiculous. Look what he has given us, a goal scorer, whatever. But in terms of who I think of him and what he's done, from the Scorpion perspective, I'd rather have. Okay,
here we go again.
I'd rather have Portugal win it, but Rafa Leao score a hat trick. How's that?
I can't think of too many players that I wouldn't be genuinely happy to see win it, though.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis, and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.